We're ready.
Welcome to American Furniture Warehouse, to our designer's den. I'm Sonia, and I have here our design expert Linda and our buyer Doug. Well, we are so excited today, right?
We are so
because our
excited.
feature is how to select a rug based on style.
Right.
So, you know, sometimes as a designer, I see so many customers come in and they're looking for a rug and they don't really know how to start.
Right.
But we're in our rug gallery and look at all these rugs that we have. We have so many rugs in every color and some sizes. We have 5x7s, we have 8x10s.
Even some runners.
Even some runners, that's right,
Yeah.
some of the runners.
And we have some really good price points. You know, I would say our 5x7 averages started price around $99.99.
That's such a good
Yeah.
value.
Great
Really
price.
great values
Such a
here.
good value. Well, today we're going to talk about 3 styles. We're going to talk about a traditional, timeless style. We're going to talk about contemporary style with the out of the blue, bold blue. And then we'll transition into a transitional style
Nice.
that I like to call naturally neutral.
Right.
But first, let's talk about the sofa
Okay.
that we're going to use to help us pick a style of rug. We have selected this wonderful Atari sofa and chair by Ashley, and we chose this style because it's got really great clean lines, it's got
Exactly.
neutral tones,
does.
and it just has an overall warm, comfortable feel.
Yeah. I think one of my favorite things about this style is the track arm. You know, a nice, soft, simple arm on a sofa goes with so many different things. You can do a lot of different things with it.
Yeah, that's
one of
right.
my favorite parts about the Atari.
And I love the scale of the track arm.
Yeah.
I think it's
that's
a really good
important.
size.
Yeah, that's important to selecting a rug
Right.
is the scale of your furniture pieces.
Exactly.
Well, Doug, you want to tell us about our first style?
I would love to. Our first
excited.
style is going to be traditionally timeless. And we're going to start it off with, we've selected the style of rug that we selected to go with it is our Tribly taupe. And this is a beautiful rug. It has a warm gray color to it. So it's kind of, it pulls together browns and grays for you.
Yeah.
It has some nice, soft, subtle colors throughout the rug. So you've got some lighter blues, some darker blues. You've got some of that spice color. As you can see, we kind of
Oh, yeah.
pulled some of the color
Yeah.
as an accent on the sofa. And you can pick so many different colors from
You
this rug.
can.
You can.
That's my favorite part of this rug is
Oh.
the subtlety of those color
Yeah.
tones that you can just pull out.
Can you see the really soft striations that run through it? It just adds a little more texture to the rug, creates a little bit of interest, and you have that really soft little mini fringe on the edge, which I love, because it just helps kind of frame the rug very nicely, but at the same time it adds a little fun texture to it. I think it's a really, really nice touch with this particular rug. And then we've kind of created a look. As you can see, we built some color to pull up some color here. You could pick blue. You could pick several different colors.
Right, right.
With that, we've selected the Chatham tables from Lane. Just a really soft look, but you've got a nice pedestal base on these tables for a little bit of, you know, weight to it.
Right, right.
And then if you notice on the coffee table here, you have a lot of texture with your wood graining, which I think is really appropriate with the striations, with the texture of this. So I kind of look at the space as a nice piece of art, and I want to add interest in
Yes.
different spots.
I love the charcoal finish
Oh, yeah.
too. It's like this gray, and like you said, with the grains, you can see the different colorations.
Yeah, you really can.
Yes.
And balances very, very nicely. And then we've added a couple of
Oh, these are
lamps
so pretty.
to the end tables, and these are a galvanized metal. And I think that adds another fun.
It's a really nice element.
It really
with the wood
is.
and the metal.
It
yeah.
is. Yeah, it's really, really nice. But at the same time, these lamps are open, so it still creates a really spacious feel in
Right.
your room.
Exactly.
So-
And you know, going back to the tables, I really love the idea that we have a round table and
Yes.
then a rectangle table. I think that different shapes lend itself really well in this design, and I don't like matching everything. I don't necessarily want the same exact end tables all the time.
To me, it's interesting,
Mm-hmm.
and I like an
Right.
interesting
Creates
space, but I think
interest.
you kind of have to like figure out what you like.
Exactly.
How do you like your space?
Exactly.
And what are the shapes that you like? But I agree with you. I like round, rectangle, really, really nicely done. We are creating our horses on the run is the artwork that we selected. And I think the colors and the texture in this piece of art work so well with this rug.
Yeah.
Yes,
You've got the
agreed.
soft, subtle colors here.
Mm-hmm.
You've got some darker, warmer browns in this piece.
It's
So-
really the perfect union.
I mean, it really,
Yes.
it really is. And this is kind of floor art to me. Your rug is almost a piece of
Exactly.
art on
Yeah.
your floor.
That's a great
You have
way of
your
looking
art
at
on
it.
your wall. That's how I kind of look at all this space. And then we pull together 3 nice accents on the cocktail table and continued our horse theme. So it just is a really fun, interesting space, but at the same time, I want a room to kind of reflect me. And so I pick things. I love this rug. I think it really reflects me.
You
and I
can tell
think-
you're passionate about this rug,
I
Doug.
know, right? And I think that's what you like when you're going through all these choices. You have
Right.
to find a rug that speaks to you. That's
That
just
speaks to you.
that's
Yes.
that's just me
I
personally.
I
love
always
that.
say it's your space. It has to feel comfortable when you're in there. And
Right.
And
you want-
reflect who you are.
Right.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
All right. So I think
That's
Linda,
traditional.
that's
Yes.
traditional. Linda, what do you have for us today?
Well, I have the Out of the Blue, so it's a contemporary style, and we're going to be doing some switching here, so you
switch
can see
around.
everything
Yeah.
kind of
Have our
coming
stagers
in.
come in.
So
We're going to have a little fun.
give us a little bit, and we'll start with everything.
All right.
Okay, so maybe we can start here with our rug, and as the guys put it down for us, and thank you, gentlemen, for helping us. We really appreciate this. It's a great way for you guys to see how easy it is to switch a style. So I love this rug. It's a really nice, bold color. It really helps start the drama in this room.
Oh,
It's
This is amazing.
It is amazing, and I wish you guys could feel this, but you guys know.
I'm going to feel it for us.
It is so soft, so luxurious, and very comfortable. Sonia, don't get trampled on. But
I'm
you really
enjoying the
do want to
rug.
lay down on it. It is
It
that
is
soft. It's very,
beautiful.
very, very, it's like wearing slippers.
It's very luxurious.
Yes, very soft. So that we have this bold color, which I also repeated the color
This is
in the
beautiful.
artwork.
Stunning.
And then I have some pillows, so excuse me for a second for walking
Thank you.
offset. But I have these great pillows to kind of also, work and play along with the artwork, which I love. You have the glitter in the artwork. And then I also like to have a little bit of the shine also in the pillows. So it kind of brings in that same style, the mimicking of the, kind of the peaks and stuff. It's also kind of mimicked into the pillows.
Ties nicely together.
Yeah, it just kind of really pulls everything together. We use the Power 3 again with our accessories, and I really wanted to add some more silver and some, shine to it. Our tables here, the Macy tables, have a champagne finish, which I
Yeah,
really,
those
really
are
love.
nice, yeah.
I also love the metal details
hardware.
of the hardware. I think they're very simple, they're very sophisticated, which really lends itself to this contemporary style.
Yeah.
The glass itself also helps lead into that contemporary style. More is less, and that's kind of one of the things you want to think about with contemporary. More is less, so you don't want to overdo it. Our tables, as I loved on the other, the traditional, again, we
Right,
have
they don't
tables,
match.
they don't match, and
Yeah.
I really love that. Typically, I like to put the larger one either in between the chair and the sofa. If I have a love seat, sometimes I'll do the larger one with the love seat and sofa.
Yeah.
And then I usually like to use this one. They call it a chairside table. I usually like to have that kind of on the end. It also helps with space when you're moving and stuff into your space. The lamps here, I really think
Those
add that
are
sophistication
beautiful.
to
They're
it.
so striking.
They're very striking. I love how you have the combination of glass and the chrome together. There's a chrome base. The white shade is very, very just crisp. Again, it adds really to this, very, very sophisticated look. I keep saying that word, but
Yes.
that's kind of what we're trying to do. You can't really see inside here, but you'll also even have the detail of the silver inside the lampshade, which I really think
That's a
is
nice added detail.
I do.
Yeah.
I think it's just a little bit, something extra.
Well, you've got that metallic all throughout this, through your
Yes.
accents, and I think it really is cool.
Yeah. I think
You got this wonderful color, blue, and I think some people might be wondering, Linda, how is there ever too much blue or too much color? How do you decide?
That's a lot of blue on that rug.
that
It's
is
a
lot of
beautiful
blue on
blue,
the
Yeah.
but it's a lot.
And it is kind of like the anchoring of the space.
Sure.
But I always have a rule kind of that I like to play by. It's the rule of 3 still. But I
Okay.
like to bring color 3 times, at least 3 times into
Okay.
a room. So with this one, it's with one color. Doesn't mean you can't use other colors. You can do
Okay.
it, but repeat it at least 3 times. You want to make
Okay.
sure it's spoken in the room.
That
But you
makes
can see here
sense.
we have it on the floor. We repeat it in the pillows. It's
Okay.
repeated in the artwork.
So like the power of 3.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay,
Two
okay.
color, exactly. So-
Wonderful. I love that.
Beautiful.
Well, I love it too. But
This is beautiful.
I'm excited for Sonia to tell about her.
Okay.
So
Well,
I'm
we're
gonna
going
let
to
you tell
do
about-
a transitional style look. And I'm so excited. We're going to bring our team back in and we're going to do some moving around.
Hey, while they're doing that, Sonia, let's talk about how, at home, you're trying to figure out I have a color at home on my sofa.
Right.
What should I use to take the color when I go shopping for a nice rug?
Well, I like to just grab the pillow of the sofa that I
Great.
have and then just walk over to our pillow or rug selections. And then you can just hold up the pillow
Yeah.
and see what tones go best with it. And as you can see, like with this rug, it goes with a lot of different color tones.
Oh, it really
you can bring
does.
out the blues, you can bring out the taupe colors, and you can just carry this with you so that you can use this as a tool to coordinate for your rug.
Yeah, that's a
and
great
this is
idea.
it's a helpful tool to do that.
That's a great idea.
Well, this rug I'm super excited about. This is our Montana charcoal rug. And as you can see before the guys lay the table on top, it is a wonderful, warm, and cool toned rug. And that's what I love about transitional, is that you can pull the warm and cool tones together to bring in that cohesive style.
Wow.
And this Montana rug, I tell you, it has a wonderful texture to it. It's very plush, and it has this wonderful strié design about
nice.
it. And with these warm and cool tones, it just is so flexible. It can go with almost anything.
Wow.
I really love that.
Really?
rug.
See how wonderful it feels with our sofa that we selected? It's just a really great collaboration.
And a completely different look.
A completely different look.
So Sonia, when we talk about, we hear the word transitional. Can
Right.
you kind of help us with, when we're talking, what does that really
What is
mean?
transitional?
Yeah.
Yeah, in my mind, transitional is the perfect balance of traditional and contemporary. It's being able to pull different styles together and make a cohesive, comfortable look.
Yeah.
So what we've done here is we've added our Adeline tables to bring that cohesive look with a gray whitewashed wood tone. We have a metal base, and in this case, to create balance, because we're using a mixture of styles to create transitional, we have the end tables that are exactly the same. It creates a
Yes.
little bit more of a symmetry feel, and then it creates a cohesive balance to the room.
Very nice.
Really clean lines. I love this coffee table. It has really clean lines. It has a really smart shelf here for photo albums or magazines or games. It's just a really smart style with this accent side tables as well. It has a really cool design detail for the base.
I like that you pulled in that metallic theme again, too.
Yeah.
I do too.
It's just really clean.
Yeah.
And then to ground this space, we added this bronze, really cool stackable. It has a stacked texture, bronze lamp to it, has a modern feel to it. And then it warms up with a nice warm linen shade. And then we brought in the cooler tones in our accent pillows, a little bit more of that metallic, And then we have this wonderful Kiara silver framed artwork. And I just love this piece because it really mimics the same design as our Montana charcoal rug.
Yeah,
It has
really
the
does.
same pattern and digital tones as well as the striating of the warm and cool tones. So it just really brings it all together.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it
so
really
And it
exciting.
is very natural and neutral, right?
Natural and neutral.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
And like you said, it is very relaxing.
Right,
really
and that's the
like
whole
it.
point of transitional is it's a comfortable style.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Well, I'm so excited. That was great, you
That
all.
was a lot of
Yes.
fun.
We hit 3 amazing styles.
We did.
Traditional, timeless. We hit the out of the blue style and then our transitional, natural, neutral. So we're so happy to have you and we look forward to seeing you back here again with us at the Designer's Den. And remember, everything that you see here, you can see at American Furniture Warehouse. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.